Greetings, Deme Ben. Please, as you're joining, share to our platforms. Share. Share everywhere you can. Everywhere you can. Just go on and share. Just go on and share to everywhere you can. We need an audience to be here. Let me read the comments. Akamali, I just saw Nachop live, but I'm going to say this very clear, and I want it to be very clear to you all. Nobody will try to bring me down in any way. You understand? I put out a post very early today. I'm going to be live, and I watched all the whole Facebook. Nachop did not put a post. I've noticed this very, very often, that it's like because I'm being too humble in this revolution, things are just taken for granted. Yes, Nachop comes live every blessed day, and I will not leave that mood which somebody, that's the same mood which I used to do, and Eric Tato wanted to use me up. That's the same mood. That's the same way which I wanted to do, because I was being so soft. When I see people come, other activists are live, I don't do it, I go off. So it's like La Republic can easily use that kind of mode to destroy my focus. Yeah. Nachop comes live every day. When Nachop wants to come live, I don't know if he waits just for the time others have to come live. It has been happening often. I've not talked to him about this, but maybe I'll talk to him after this show. That's not how things are being done as activists. There are activists who come once in a while. You come live every blessed day in your live show. No activist does that, and most of the time you see when you go on, you must have seen other activists have posted they want to come. Immediately, maybe before 1 hour before that activist, either you send that activist a message that you want to go do something quick online, or the activist should wait. Or poop, you go online to go and start talking, because you know the other activists will come online, and that I've never had that kind of the way in the revolution. I've never. And with that kind of way, La Republic can easily destroy my focus. Very easy, because if La Republic knows that Prince Jeka cannot talk when Nachop is live, it's easy. If Nachop is corrupted, that means I'm destroyed. Okay? I've been living that for many, many times, and I just realized when I had to come live. I just realized that, and I said, no, it's not going to repeat this time. Those who want to watch, even if I have 40 people or 50 people, if you want to go to Nachop, you go to Nachop. Even if I have 40 people here, I'll be focused and I will give the message. That's just it. That's just it. I've never been in the revolution for competition. No. I've never been. I've never been in the revolution for competition. You need to give orders. All of us are activists in the revolution. If one respects you, you respect the other. If I have to leave that happen, then the Republic can take advantage over me. No activist in this revolution has ever done that. I just look at it every time. Anytime we want to come live, anytime, you just see Poe in the space of no time. I don't know if Nachop checks. Immediately you see Nachop is live. And it can be live for 3 hours. He doesn't check if other activists are coming. No, this is not a competitive something. You do your own and you give activists other show. That's the one thing which even when we were there, you use, before when me and Eric Tato was, he used to get mad even with the others. When you do your own, give other activists the platform to do. If you come today, tomorrow, try and see if other activists are not coming good. Even ABC Secretary Chris does that. Even ABC Secretary Chris does that. Greetings, Florence. Even ABC Secretary Chris does that. Secretary Chris doesn't come live every day. He knows if he comes on Monday, he will try to let other activists have privilege to come. You will not come Monday, you come Tuesday, you come Wednesday, you come Thursday, every day. And then you not even put it, maybe if you wanted to come, there are other hours in the morning. You should have come maybe by 3, by 4. If I know some activists have to come at this time, I will not put my show at this time, no. I might come maybe about 2 a.m., I don't care who watches me, or 2 p.m., and I come and do the show. But with that kind of a way, if I have to be there, La Republic can easily destroy my focus. Very easy. La Republic will just target the person which, because La Republic will know Prince Jeka wants things to work and is trying to prove to AMBAZONIA he's humble. So anytime La Republic, I want to come, because just look like now, Capo Daniel is live because they know Prince Jeka is coming. Capo Daniel is live because they know I'm coming. No, I'm saying this because Natalie, it always happened on my show. Most of you don't comment on the show. And most of you come and do that shit but here. And I don't like it. It can destroy my focus. Why I'm saying it here is because most of you come back to Prince J. Carr's show. I've been a faithful activist and no one way La Republic can pass or any person can pass to destroy my focus. Most of you, when you see Prince J. Carr live, that's when your conscious minds come up. Whenever you see Prince J. Carr's is live, that's where your own conscious mind, that's where if somebody's live, no, it's me, you come and comment. But when other people's are live, your conscious mind don't come. When somebody, I've never seen none of you defend me. Most of you who follow me, you're easy to pick up message of distraction. But it's very difficult for me to be somewhere and I pick up my phone and I see somebody doing something and somebody stands and cover Prince J. No. Most of you, because maybe some of you don't like the way I do my things. I don't understand. But in all my live shows, I've never sat someday. You have seen the post going around. You have seen the post going around about Prince J. Carr, this Prince J. They have been struggling. Let me tell you. I could say in this present time, good evening in Mandi, in this present interim government, if they have to be an activist, they have to destroy. They have passed round. They have not gotten me. They tried with Eric Tato to pull me. They did not. I shipped myself from Eric Tato. So there are many ways, and I have to be very careful. I have to be very careful. So if you want to be here, you want to share the live video, you want to watch Prince J, today will be the last day. Before I want to come any day in my live show, I check all platforms. I know I was coming here to be very fast because I know Pony Long to will come. I saw Pony Long after one. He posted 1 hour after I posted mine. Today, this now I started. Every time when I come live, I've said it over. If you're an activist, go and check other activist platform if they are coming live. That's it. Go and check. No, it's not about calling. It has been happening over and over. And most of you come back to my show to say it. If you are a very wise patriot in this revolution, when you see an activist coming live, check the other activist platform if they are put before him. Then you go to his own platform and go and comment on his platform. No, please, Prince J. Carr will be coming live. Most of you do it here. But I don't see you do it in other places. It's because I'm so tolerant or what? Or it's because I'm being so humble. There's someone you humble to afford, they go throw shit for your face. Most of you. Most of you. Well, then when I don't come live, you say, no, Prince J. Carr, that's how most of you have gone and started attacking Cuckoo Blinks. You have attacked Cuckoo Blinks all over the whole Facebook. Okay, when I have my live show now, I don't come live. No, Prince J. Carr is compromised. Prince J. Carr, you two don't take money. Please. That's the same thing. There are sometimes I just shit. I say, no, let me know come. People are coming, let me sit. But today, if you go shit on 1 week now, you know come, you know can't talk. They go say, oh, Prince J. Carr, don't go take money. Prince J. Carr to know they come. And just like I've sat all this while, AGC, don't go move post. Say President Sakodudu. They're looking for every way to tarnish me. They don't go move post because they know very well. Yes, if there have to be one credible activist that has been here, I know very well La Republic is scared of my tune. 101%. Because I'm the only uncompromised activist. Today, tomorrow, anyhow. I don't think there's any activist on this revolution where Facebook that the any high videos that they go off. No. There's none. I do it. And I don't do it looking on people's faces. I don't do it looking as a politician. I don't do that. My voice is a voice which I stand and I say for the people of Ambazonia. That's my voice. My voice is the voice I stand and I say for the people of Ambazonia. And that's me. I can tolerate something 1 time. I can tolerate it 2 times. But if I see like it is a continuous habit, if I see it's a continuous habit, then I rebuke it. If I see it's a continuous, I've watched it more than 1, 2, 3 times going on. And I realized like, it's not funny. Yeah. Greetings everyone, please. I was just responding to that. Before I came to this live show, normally, if you see my AK-47s on my hands, I check everything before I come on live. Before I came on live here, I just passed on Facebook and I saw he was live. And I asked myself, why again? Why again? I asked myself, before this could happen today, Somebody had already sent me a message and said, Prince, it might repeat itself. Yeah, me, I'm a very straightforward person. I don't rebuke somebody the first time. No, if you see anybody angry with me, I don't rebuke people the first time. I don't. I'm a very slow person to talk or to rebuke. I've always told you. That's why you see I don't hate. I'm a very slow person to talk to people. I try to see if you think about others. That's how I am. Not today, not tomorrow. I'm just saying this for all of you to know. Those of you who are here, make tomorrow and not go misinterpret my message. I'm a very slow person to act. If you realize, you go to my videos, I've gone off on this Facebook more than 5 times because other activists are live. Go to that platform and ask if any activists have done that in this revolution. I've gone off this Facebook 5 times. 5. But they're activists, and then you realize the activists which are live, even when ABC is on, none of you go and comment on that. I observe. These are my gadgets. I have more than 4 gadgets. I'm now, as I'm talking to you, I'm on Facebook. I'm looking everything. I'm on WhatsApp. I have more than 4 gadgets. I observe all of you. I observe, and I know how La Republic can come if they want to. I know how my focus can be destroyed. I observe all of you. I'm the only activist in this revolution that I come online and somebody's on. Go to all the others, their profile. All. There is no one that will come live and somebody's on, then it goes off. No one day. There is no one. So when you are a patriot of the revolution, you need to Manas, I'm not complaining. I'm educating. I'm not complaining. I don't complain. I educate. I don't complain. I'm just educating you all what is good to do. Because most of you, when you come, you see the first time, you think, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just educating you all. That when you see somebody who is humble, don't take always calm there. Try to ask that, why is this other person not doing the same? Why? For example, I don't like to call people's name, but let me just give for example. The day I made a post about Seseko, or I mistakenly said on this Facebook that Seseko is a saint. That day, all of you, most of you went on and said Prince Jeka is compromised. All of you, I want to tell you all, that's how I am. If you don't want to watch me, you don't care, I don't care, you can go that place. But this I speak the truth. Yeah, this is how I speak the truth. From the day, from when I came on this Facebook, I was doing my good job. The day I mistakenly called Seseko saint, that's the day they almost destroyed my Facebook platform. They discouraged most of you from watching me. That's the bitter truth. If you like it or not. I had to come back and do a video and said no, it was an error. But the day Uchemba Nelson called Jomba Akoro and thanked Jomba Akoro on Facebook for doing a good speech, I did not see most of you that day go on that Facebook and say, why is he congratulating an enabler? I did not see most of you. I just observed it and I sat very quiet. I just observed it and I sat very quiet. I just said, oh God, if I'm not strong in this revolution, some people will just want to make me and I just become discouraged. The day Uchemba called Jomba Akoro a saint, or said Jomba Akoro, I was watching that show on my other phone when Jomba Akoro was talking what he was talking. Jomba Akoro spoke very well. And it was very correct for Uchemba to go and say, yes, he did something. When somebody does something right, tell the person does something right. When somebody does something right, tell the person that some person does something right. Uchemba came on that day and said, Jomba Akoro did something right. But the day Prince Jeka appreciated Seseko for one thing he did right, that day Facebook went gaga. People made posts, don't contribute to Wata Wata. People make audios. Are you guys patriots? And then when I talk, somebody say no. Just like how I've sat quiet. Any 2 minutes when I want to come, or 1 hour before I want to come, any day we announce a live show, poop, Nachop comes up. That's not good. Most of you have not picked up your phone and called him. Every day you want to do a live show, you will be the whole day, you will not announce nothing. The day you put on a live show, pop, Nachop will come and be online for 2 hours. And then you want to come on, you come up late. Why? Nobody does that. All the other activists who are standing against the government, they don't do that. They don't do that. They know that, oh, when Prince Jeka talk, they say no, Facebook surrogates or people come online and say, no, Prince Jeka, you don't need to show the IG is divided. That's nonsense. I rebuke the devil out because nobody can destroy my focus. He's my brother, but it has been doing, I don't know if he checks it, but if he has to watch this video before he said, I will do it here. He has been doing it constantly. Constantly. At first, he will send you a message, but this time he doesn't even send you a message. Nobody does that. Today, which AGC is struggling to destroy our focus, I'm live now. Capo Daniel is live. Capo Daniel is live because they know what I'm going to say here will be thunderous. Immediately as I saw my show, Capo Daniel is coming live now. So one knows the game the infiltrators are playing. One knows the game. So if you are here, please, I want to be very focused. Let's go on and click share. I just had to make that point. Yeah. Thank you, Mama Flavor. I'm going to carry on now. I just had to make that point. Let's build the audience. I had to make that point out very, very clear. Sometimes I never like when my focus is being destroyed. I hate it. Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Greetings, 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 greetings. No, I'm very focused. I'm very, very focused. You always see me focused. It's not today I started. Yeah, it's not today. It's not today. I'm very focused. I'm very focused. And I will always be focused. I will. I will always be focused. Today, tomorrow, I will always be focused. I want to make a very strong point out. Before I want to do it, let me share the live show on my page. Then I will go on and start. Just give me 1 minute. I don't know if I've shared it. I'll be starting shortly. Please just give me 1 minute. I want to check something. Okay, I've done it already. Greetings, my brother, them, my mommy, them. No, I don't do that. I'm not a hypocrite. I don't do that behind screen thing when others don't do it. I don't do that. I'm not always going to be the saint when others don't want to be the saint. Okay? I don't. Even when I was with Eric Tato, we rebuked Mark Barakta on. We rebuked Tapang. It doesn't change nothing. When your brother is doing something over and over again, it doesn't change anything. Now, once again, Southern Cameroonians, I want to say this. I will talk mostly for Pidgin. Yeah. I don't be for this revolution for a very long time, and I'm working very hard and be very steadfast for the people. And many ways they don't try for get me compromised, and I never ever do. And I get to be very smart for keep my reputation for the revolution till the end. Till the end. Yeah, because all those the way I don't work with, they don't be compromised. Many, they don't be compromised. But me, I don't always stand very tall in all, for all places where I don't pass. Not because they are too perfect, not because they are too righteous, not because of say, I don't always keep my focus. And I don't tell when before I joined this revolution, many people that join this revolution because they get people where they want to scratch their back. This is not my Merciful Truth, and I go to call names. Now what I want to see, even for the interim government, somebody say volume. Even for the interim government on IG, I recall my names. I know the yes, say some person. Even my two activists, them, my two brothers, them, I don't call their name. And I start going to call names them. Because when my reputation be at stake, I come out very clear. You know, when I be there with Eric Tato, they be come up, can't talk, say, me and Eric Tato will be chop whether 18,000, they be give 18,000 for this thing. Somebody, if you want to distract me with that volume thing, I'll block you. They be talk, say, Eric Tato be give me 18,000, or they be say, President Sako be give you 18,000 for my trip to Boya. That saga I'd always come out where they always affiliate my name, because play where I did, the way I don't build myself up for the revolution, you know fit get to me direct. You cannot. You cannot get to me direct. You cannot get to me direct. I don't want to answer this question, please. I want to just focus. Let me answer you, Gary House. Cuckoo is focused for the revolution. She's doing her job on the background. Yes. Cuckoo is doing her own job on the background. If Cuckoo is not focused, if Cuckoo is not for the revolution, she asked the boss. The boss is Secretary Chris and President Sako. You will hear them, they will come out and they will talk. Sometimes we Ambazonians, especially those under the interim government, they are the ones causing some problems we face. Yes. So we una for inside interim government. Some of una be so emotional and we una know when and where person you do something. It is like, for example, my brother Pony long come outside here. Why when I see today things that we don't give distractions them so much attention now because of Facebook. For all this while, we don't raise money. We do plenty things for this revolution, but most of we would do for Facebook. Would give so much, tell social media would give so much attention to distractors. It would be there very easy for put Seseko under the box. But some distractors, then they were una they give every day, una they call their name a poem. This call their name every day. Now they bring up things and now they infiltrate, they call everybody in. Yes. Why today they come for this show and not for make a show? But now because it's social media space, nobody not fit talk one day we no call a poem. We would already put all the underboss. We can't do show for here. The show already go over. All man for ground. So all Ambazonia and the BY say no man for Kondengi fit decide for ye. No man for inside jail fit decide. All Ambazonians they already know say editor to be compromised and are mostly francophone they push it up. But most of Ambazonia, every blessed day, when you sing some person in name, even somebody we know the one follow you again, some person we don't block your Facebook, that person go even be go start be interested for go listen to the person. Yes, the revolution mostly for some of we IG followers, some of non the internet government, it don't become like a Congosa, where every day if some person, if some activists, if you want to come online, when they talk and some of them vex say no, you don't start you talking about this person, but it's good, it's true. Me, I like to say things open. I don't care what that person they take anyhow. You cannot keep calling somebody's name every day. It's uncalled for. Why? If you know your heart is pure, you don't call somebody's name every day. They say if madman the carry your clothes, they run for street, you go take your own clothes, follow the madman. You go find some activists them where they say they under this interim government. What would they? Every day you there for show. Every day not the person in name. Every day. If you have your personal quarrel, that's different. For this revolution, where since we are start, we take 1 week for finish any person. Once you get your facts straight, Ambazonians are not stupid. Once you get the facts straight, the people who you see them from Ambazonia, they be very wise. Now, una activists them for inside this interim government, una don't make many people the way they be trust the interim government will take like this until the way the interim government they hide them. Because when we don't come out, we present the truth to una. Most of una they still go back for day. You because you want to talk something, you want to make people they can't like your show, make some people they like what you post. You go find another topic where people don't forget for call people their attention back. Why? Go look how some of you they do. And activism is not about coming online and insulting people as Eric Tato they do. No. Activism is about educating people. And now we don't turn be the same as showcase. Man we know for kosh, man we know for tell this man as this man day, man we know for do this thing as this man day, now the man are the one do. And most of una Ambazonia una they encourage them. Most of una. The way it happen today where you see a Christmas, whether a Christian, a Bini, they do one. Christian, a Bini, they do one because most of them don't promote the distraction. And now you know, so when they do the distraction, let me tell you how this revolution operates. Let me tell you something. I might not know all, but I've been in the revolution for 4 years. And I study this revolution every day. If I show you my books for the revolution, which I jot down, I have a mastery to know when La Republic attacks very, very well. I don't tell you the last time where I come on. I tell when I say, at this present moment, even before this period one reach, now whether you see, La Republic, they ever block my show, they ever stop my show whenever the one goes to a certain level. Or yes, sometimes I can say my Facebook, they crack. Because I'm not saying I'm proud, but God bless me with understanding. I became last time for a year for my live show before, immediately they arrest Sisiko. I come for my live show for una. I tell una say, we are dealing with a very deadly group. We not the fight Nabia. We not the fight Nabia. We not the fight those in military. We fight now a group where they exploit the minerals from Cameroon, from Southern Cameroon. We are fighting the group. Please, if you are joining, click share. We are building the audience. If you can also share on WhatsApp, I can take from WhatsApp and share to other group. Those who are Watana, they should share from there. This live show is very important. I really want us to get more people on board. That's why I put it on the live today. So those who are here, if you can share on WhatsApp, I'll take it on WhatsApp to share to other people. Share the video on Watana. Yeah, so just share it there and from there we'll continue. So let me tell you something. If you are in the revolution, you don't have a book. Some of you will be church followers. Una just they follow revolution because say this man they follow. Una just they follow revolution for enjoyment way the cause. Some of una the revolution they like an entertainment for una. Some of una the revolution they like an entertainment. When some man don't be bored for your house, he not get nothing for do. He just he just find a phone. He go write something. Pap as he write something, he wait for see how many people go share. He sweetie and maybe as this man they coach this man. Some of una the revolution they like an entertainment. The revolution not they like a reality. Some of una the revolution no they like an integrity. Jessica, please, if you can stop that your comment on my platform, I'll be very, very happy. If you can stop it, stop it. Just stop that nonsense. I'm not a child, please. If you don't stop it, please, I'll take you off. You understand? I'm not being controlled by it. And this revolution, I do things and I do it very clear. Nobody, if you ask, I say, please stop that your comment. If you don't stop it, I will block you off my page. I'm very serious. I did not, if you are just watching my show today, then you have not known the prince. Yes. If you don't stop, I block you off my page. I said very, very clear. Before you want to come online and you're talking about Nachop here, I've said that I've got off this Facebook 5 times for Nachop, but I don't think Nachop has off his Facebook 1 time for me. I put it up almost 5 or 6 hours ago that I'm coming live. 5 or 6 hours ago. 1 hour before I came live, Nachop came live. I did not see you go under that Facebook to comment. Please don't destroy my focus. Okay? Being humble is not a crime. Being humble means others need to be humble. You teach people. I've taught many people how to be humble because the same way we started our activism with the others is the same way I'm trying to pass it over here. And that's why I said it here, that the day where I be called a Seseku sent for this page, for my Facebook page, most of you go make comments. Say, if even Blue and White Army convoked me, even Blue and White Army convoked me, say, I cause Seseku send. But the day where Uchemba go right, appreciate Jomba Akoro for 2 Jomba Akoro do. I don't see what you wanna comment. So let me focus, please. This is my merciful truth, and I'll be sorry. I'm just going to spit it like that. That's me, Prince. And no person, I know the look person in the face. So let me go on to what I be the talk. I will talk for Pidgin. So please, if we join, we click share. That's it. If we join, we click share. I will try to make it snappy because I think say pony long to be talk say go the can live. Now let make I go on for which I be the talk. Before one get to this position, where would they? I be come up for my live show. May I show now some of my might bring some of my books there, my show now. As a patriot for the revolution, you must get books like this. These are my books. I did jot down everything. I know they take the revolution like a comedy. That I want just show now which you as if you stand for the interim government or you stand for the people of this revolution, which you do. When you get books like this, where you should don't not before write good English for Facebook, make you say you be king. When you get books like this, where you jot down everything for the revolution, this book don't be more than almost 4 years. Yeah, if something one come up for the revolution, I know they only go through my phone where I show now where I get archives. I go through this book. I look, I check where and where if something the way I don't, if something the way they go wrong. For 2017 or 18, if I'm not mistaken, with the arrest Siseko, I come up for this Facebook, and I talk say, I come up for this Facebook and I talk say, as soon as see the revolution they now, we know the fight na beer, we know the fight na those bees, we the fight na a group of people, group of companies, those the way that they take the oil from Southern Cameroon, those the way that they extract the timbers, that they extract the cocoas. I be talking. Now, I tell when I say the war, the fight them against MTN, against Camtel, against all those companies, them, Perenco, Shell, Total. I be telling her for the under 2018 where I make that video. I tell when I say companies they could give $1 million US for some activists now ABC. I be talking very openly. $1 million US now almost 550 or 560 million CFA. $1 million US. No be not of big money for some company for give them. The oil for AMBAZONIA for some company for give that money. If you just lucky, I give the money. ABC. And most activists, most people for diaspora, they go easily accept that money because country the way gun be legalized. I be don't tell now. There are two countries the way Ambazonian war they be fought inside. One be the host SCBC, and the other the host our president. The two countries where gun be legalized, South Africa they use gun. Whether they don't fight how for keep the gun, for South Africa you get guns. If you follow up stories, now what I say, most of them are just in our Facebook. Most of them are in Facebook, when they look at the revolution like an entertainment. If you are in this revolution, know the game is a serious one. Go in and start studying. Don't be a Facebook follower. There are more things you need to take into consideration. You start it. You get to do your own studies and analysis about the revolution. For that way, you can understand which game they play, which be the next joker where they want choke. Most of them are just there for Facebook, when they wait the next Congosa will pick up, pap, you pick them. The next Congosa is not a Congosa show. Blood they throw away for ground. Now, whether you see me, I know they put Merciful Truth on my platform all the time. I put Merciful Truth when I want to come up for give una something when I don't fail for do, or somebody they want to do a blasphemy. Now, why that? Because the revolution is not an entertainment. Blood that is spilled for down every day. The revolution is a reality. Now, if you make the revolution an entertainment, you give the occupier, when as La République, France, you give them the highest, privilege for distract we. Because France and La République, they know an entertainment revolution, a comedy revolution very well. Now, if you go, most of the black legs, even my country people, you see whenever I want attack war revolution, in the corner say comedy revolution. Comedy, because if, for example, the one come for you, they do some open rebuke about some characters, the way we get way not correct. Where some person one can show, or you want your brother the one do show, you can't one hour before that time where you know so you know go finish, or you know what check that person own. For not, no, the person will come on. When they see that kind of thing, they're going to see that comedy revolution. And La République be very good for sponsor. If you know, I know, I give on a small thing before I go back. Ask for those the way they play football, because I don't play football. If you ask any footballer waiting for Europe, he go tell you, say, as a footballer, if you not pass for France, that means you never play football, because France, they know propaganda. Ma go back for which I be the talk. After I be tell on this, where una be see and they be arrested, them, they go. I be come up with that live show. I tell and I say, as they don't arrest Sekou, them, the any other leader where they want come up for this revolution, two things they. This is Merciful Truth. Please, if you're watching, click share for others to join. Share. I be telling I say, as they don't arrest Sekou, two things they where La République go to do. One, La République go try to see if the fee use Sekou destroy the revolution, because I be repeating for una. But most of una, I be repeating, but most of una no be the listing. If you are here and you want to destroy, I'll block you. I don't just say Peter Brooks. If I see a dirty comment, I will block. This is Merciful Truth, and I'm very focused where I talk. Yeah, this is Merciful Truth. This is Merciful Truth, and I'll be very focused on it. So if I see destructive comment, I go block. Good. I be talk for they say, as they don't take Siseko, two things go happen. Two things. Either they go use Siseko to destroy the revolution, or they go use Siseko for make sure say the revolution scatter because Barrister Bobala no be do the job. I be talking for a very life. My videos they like archives. I be say either they go use Siseko for destroy the revolution, and I be repeating for when I be talk and say money where the companies they get, even where interim government from AMBAZONIA no get that money because they don't exploit our minerals for close to 50 years. I be tell all AMBAZONIans that. I be come again for some live show. I tell when I say for the revolution, don't follow people's talk. No follow. No follow people their talk. I don't start block. I don't start block. If I just see any dirty comment, I'll take you off. I be talk say more and not follow people their talk. Don't follow words. Why? Because if you follow words, you go be easily taken over. You'll be easily taken by the wind. I be telling her that. Because first of all, I tell you why if you follow words, you go be easily taken over. French Cameroon, we don't deny for teach you philosophy from a primary stage. Most of you start learning philosophy now for high school. They play where and then they give you more literature. More literature now where Frenchman give you more literature. But they deny philosophy. Philosophy is that gives you the capability of thinking, analyzing, and making things, giving good conclusions, which can enable you to take greater steps of victory. That's one good thing, the way I put philosophy myself. Philosophy helps you to analyze, to do things. You see French, if you go to all the English schools, Frenchman destroy philosophy. But if you come to Europe, they give even a small child in primary school, they start teaching them some basics of philosophy. The Frenchman destroyed it because they knew that when you have philosophy, you can start questioning things. And that's why you see it takes 50 years for you as a Southern Cameroonian for starting say your life is in bondage. Because most of una be look philosophy like a part-time subject just for adopt. Una be look all the big subjects and wait they be no mean nothing to your life. Where some of una study and una can Europe una see they know nothing. Now una be look am. And I be always tell una now when I see some person go take 2 years she don't for write English, but the English not the help some of una life today. Some person go take years and for she don't, but philosophy. If all of us were doing philosophy, that government, a revolutionary change for don't start since for that ground. So now go to which I be the talk. Now, I be telling I say since Bala, they not be used Barrister Bala for destroy, they go use Siseko, and it's very clear. Now, AMBAZONIans don't like too much drama, even when something not there for talk. Una wanna there for Facebook, una must provoke, make something come out for una for talk. That's the one bad thing with AMBA, especially when I want to for diaspora for Facebook. Even there is nothing for you to talk. You go just she don't say, listen to some bad spirits. Where war they for ground. Una brother the way they fight the war. They want to talk with una every day. For you for make a comment on Facebook, it better for you for call your brother for ground where they fight. Actually say how una sleep. How, you know what you don't do for Iji? No. Diasporans them, activists them where they say they stand for the interim government where we all we did it. Una not like them. For pick your phone, call some fighter. No. You go she done, you look. Things the way they don't already be down, war don't bury them, where you don't make people you go back go pick up those things. You go back go pick up some dirty way, some vomit way, it may even matter again. You go start bring them back. Can't start throwing water for day. It start can bring confusion. Now the point where we did now. Now the point where we did now because we not know how to bury. We not know how to bury things complete. Time I be there with these strong girls, them. See. I be things I don't block the heavy. See if I look my comment. Just give me 1 minute, see the heavy. Please go on and share. I want this video to be shared. Thank you very much. You know, most of the way they comment for my page, even when I make now Facebook, them way they just create them for August. Yeah. When I mostly do my comment, if you notice, the people that they comment now Facebook, the way they create them for August, so I just deblock them all, and most of them be faceless. So as I go on, I go deblock some. Please let's just be clear. I want the audience to be, because this is my Merciful Truth show today, be very important for every AMBAZONIan citizen. It be very, very important. I will take una right to the present moment where we did. What we face today, it be caused by we, una for Facebook. Wait it be cost, wait it will the face today. It be caused by una. The people's interim government. Not even the interim government. The supporters of the interim government. Wait with the face today. The distraction will they get today, it be caused by una. And now why I put the Merciful Truth show. And I go tell una how it be caused by una. And wait we get for do. We don't do them in the past, and we don't do them with the focus. Now at the time where we get what it take for destroy La Republic. The money where the people's interim government gets, that money we get right for sink La Republic 1 minute. If some of una stop this distraction for Facebook, una cause unnecessary distraction, and one at the help La Republic. May I go forward? Now, if you look, they don't take Seseko for They don't realize and say, despite they don't take Seseko, the role where they be want Seseko for do, now for destroy the revolution, sees Bala no be fit do am. La Republic spend. You know how much they for charter a jet, a private jet? You know what it means for get a mutual agreement for 2 countries for transfer close to 100 people. You know how much La Republic spend for that deal? You know? Some of una dey for the Facebook, una not even analyze for know the level where una revolution they go. How much people they spend for make sure the revolution be destroyed. Some of una just be carried. The revolution, actually when I just see una dey for United Nations. The revolution they talk for year. The revolution is going to una just be carried. Una just, yes, I understand. You are excited because you want victory. You are excited because you want victory. But do you know the level of which the enemy is going to destroy your revolution? Do you know? Do you know what it means? Ask somebody where they want to live from Cameroon to Nigeria, how much the flight? Then you ask somebody, say how much it costs for charter a plane for carry people? How much will be involved? Which agreement will be in the middle? Which none of you ask that question. If you ask that question, then you will not say what is beneath your soil. It's not play. No be small thing. What is beneath your soil is life and death. That's why some of us, when one can talk for Facebook, the block we are show. You know, like me, we talk. Because they know say some of we know the think, like the way others they think. We spend our time for analyze every move, every action, and every joker from La Republic. They know that very well. They know say some of we, like me, Prince, they know say I know they spend my one night. When I see their one move, I calculate the next move for tell una. But now when una see the one move, no. Una needs to be excited. Some of una these are a drama. When you see your one brother, I be explained for una last time, I say, politics is not about literature. Politics is about action. That's politics. And that's why I tell when I say Donald Trump go win the next election. He go win. Because he's doing everything we promise. But in Ambazonia, most of una like una own politics. Na grammar and Congosa. Una own politics for Ambazonia where they kill white people. Na entertainment. Una own politics for Ambazonia where they kill white people. Now for the Shidon, the look where for give La Republic distractions. Now this is what it's up to now. May I explain for you. The big guns for inside France, where they control the wealth of Ambazonia. When I call the big guns, I call companies like Total, Perenco, Shell, Texaco, this BI Bikini Timber Company. Those companies, their annual loss for this year, it's more than close to about 30 million US dollars. The lost way companies like Total, Perenco, Shell, Texaco, they are lost where they don't record them. That means the economic sabotage for inside Ambazonia this year, it be very high. Where the company don't stand up for see and say it quench plenty things. It don't stand up for see and say it increase its budget for destroy the Southern Cameroon's revolution. When I talk about say increase the budget, it's very easy. If you go through a balance sheet of your company and you realize, say, through that balance sheet, you did lost more. I realize and say you need for just spend a minimum, might just say 5% of your loss to enable you to get an overturned profit. That money for you now nothing. For example, I explain for you Ambazonia. Company like Perenco, company like Shell and like Total, they make millions of US dollars from the crude oil where they extract them from Southern Cameroon. Now, the war on Southern Cameroon, it don't make, say, they know if you extract that crude oil again. And they lost millions of US dollars. So for them to get that control back for that oil, or forget them to get control, make everything they stable, make their workers that they go in for the plantations, go work and everything. It need them for just you 1 million US dollars, 2 million US dollars, when a 1 billion CFA for destroy the revolution. Now chicken change for them. Now, how do they do this? May I explain for you. The easiest way after the arrest of Seseko, na distraction. I be don't explain for una those of una want to be faithful to this revolution. Say, Prince J. and me where are they here? They cannot arrest me. They cannot arrest President Sako. They cannot arrest Myrin. They cannot arrest Chris Anu. I be don't explain that for una. And that is an advantage to the revolution. How is it an advantage to the revolution? If you are a Southern Cameroon patriot, where you follow the revolution, not like a follower, you follow the revolution with your brains. How is it an advantage? It's an advantage because under the principles, under the laws of America, self-defense is a right. Now, if self-defense is a right in America, President Sako can never be taken to jail for protecting his mother, his brothers, his people in Southern Cameroon. So then, La République, we are beating La République 1-0. What is the next thing La République now will think? Since I cannot arrest these people, what do I need to do? I will need to do a sabotage, a blackmail. Now, a blackmail is something that can bring an end to any person's life. Blackmail. I want you all to listen. Please, if you're watching, click share. This show is very important. This is Merciful Truth. Blackmail is the highest sabotage that can destroy anything, can bring a hold to anything. Blackmail. And how can a blackmail be manifested? A blackmail can be done through rape. A blackmail can be done through embezzlement. A blackmail can be done through killing. A blackmail can be done through murder. 3. And now, when you put the oil mafia gang, some of you want to grow for street. Now, what I talk say this revolution, it concern a picking for street. Picking for street go wise for year now, quick. When you put an oil mafia gang, you put the self-defense of the President Sako and we on one side. How can we blackmail? Now, for we to blackmail, for we to make something real, we need an insider. We need an infiltrator. That is why if you are following the revolution, not by coming to do Congosa, calling people's name, doing this, the time you are spending to call people's name, the enemy is busy. For example, oh, when I don't be busy. Oh, a pump. This, a pump. A that, a pump. Who be Eric Tato? Eric Tato is nothing. That's why it's compromised. If Eric Tato was somebody, Eric Tato will never be compromised. I told you compromisation is not only about money. Compromisation is about your thinking and your brain. When I talk that Eric Tato is compromised, my brother is compromised, majority to say, oh, has he taken money? No. Compromisation is the way you behave. You can be without no money and you are acting like a compromiser in benefit of the enemy. For example, there are many people in Ground Zero. They don't have no money. Black legs, they don't pay them. Like the Clovis, which is working for whether it's whatever. They don't pay him. He's a compromiser. Compromisers you must not get. Compromisers are third parties. So compromisers is not all about getting money. Now, how can the oil mafia group, which is the Shell, the Perenco, this is what I want us to learn. And all of you. So after this, you stop. You go to your counties and LGA. And you start thinking how to destroy the heartbeat of Ambazonia. I will teach you about the heartbeat. How to destroy the heartbeat of Ambazonia. You know, when I was growing up, I used to work in Botapol. In Botapol, when I met, the first day I met a captain, I asked the captain, how does a ship move on the water? He said the ships move on the water safely from one country to the other based on the wisdom of the captain. Because it's only a captain that knows how to sink a ship. Now, why La République, I used to tell you La République, there can never be a coup d'etat, is because all the captains, which are the army generals of La République, have been compromised. All. even why Bia is absent. Now, but AMBAZONIA is not compromised. How? AMBAZONIA is a ship that has a heartbeat. And that is where all of your attention needs to be to. I will come after this and I will explain to you what is the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA. Because with the money we have done with the World Draft and with the game La Republique is playing, and I will tell you the next joker La Republique is playing with now. So as from today, if you are following this revolution, get a book. Get a book if you're a patriot. Start following and ask, where has La Republique blocked us? Well, how did La Republique do? What did they do? What's the next step? If you have been following, that's why I say don't come on Facebook and start commenting every day like the Facebook from said. Because if you look from where the revolution started, Tapang raised money for for Dr. Fontaine's Carr. Immediately, La Republique saw that we had 18,000 in 6 hours. Pap, they banned the consortium. After banning the consortium, Pope, they put Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine under house arrest. Let me say, let me block. I said I'm blocking, and I'm blocking anyone that is distracting. Let me block. I've said it here. If you are here, this I'm going to block. Thank you. I will block. They don't. I block. I'm not here I'm here to educate my people. That's why I say if you're joining, click share. Okay. If you are in the revolution, you see, Pam, La Republique. How did they start to distract us? First, Tapang raised money for Dr. Fontaine's Carr was born. Boop. From Dr. Fontaine's Carr was born, they banned the consortium. From the consortium, they put Barrister Bobala, Dr. Fontaine, and Patterson under arrest. You know that the first thing they want to do is distract your focus. Their next agenda is prison. I'm giving you some education. This one is not in school. I'm not a professor. You might be a professor, but this one is natural from my ancestors. You see, Pap, they have arrested Dr. Fontaine and Barrister Bobala. You observe. You are a patriot. You want victory. They have arrested them. Patterson left on the run. Mark Barata and the others continue. Tapang, you observe. Patterson came back. Bala and Fontaine in prison. Seseko came into the picture. It's like chess. Do you play chess? Do you play chess? If you know how to play chess, this is like chess for some of you. If you have a chess in your house, you look, Pope Seseko come in. Seseko come in, the French group of mafia, the people who are extorting your minerals, which are the ones, they have their chess board. They are playing their chess to see how they destroy your revolution and have and colonize you. That's what they are doing. They have their chess board. Seseko comes in. The chess master from the Francophone or the people exploiting your minerals sit on his chessboard. Watch Seseko's agenda. Watch how Seseko is running around Europe and everything. See the way the Ambazonians were praising Seseko. He said that man is a joker. They prepared the joker. They arranged for a newspaper, say Seseko embezzled. After that, they prepared, chartered a flight. Is the Frenchman doing it? They chartered a flight. Pap, these are my studies which I'm telling you as I'm moving forward. They chartered the flight, they picked Seseko. Whoop, they arranged for Seseko to leave from America. He calmed down. Pap, the joker man wins. He picks Seseko off. Pap, Seseko is in jail. That he has changed the joker of the chessboard. Seseko, Kondengi, he has won that chase. He has won that chessboard. Now he's watching. Let me see what the Ambazonians will do again. I've taken that joker out. That was a very big joker. What are the Ambazonians going to do now? They will start getting confused. Who will be the next president? The Ambazonians struggle. They move their own cheese. They move their own cheese board. President Sako come in. The same group. You are not wise because you are every day abusing to see entertainment on Facebook. You don't know you are fighting over your destiny. Most of you. You don't know that. You are fighting to see. You just want to see. You think the revolution is a comedy. No, it's not a comedy. The people extorting your minerals, your wealth, your oil, and everything on the ground. They are the ones playing the joker. So you get tired and let them come back and extort your oil. And you walk like a slave. They have their own joker they are playing. Now, they see that the joker they took from Nigeria, who was to come and do the job of Barrister Bobala, the joker is not doing the job because the people are still steadfast. They are not giving up. The next joker they have to put, is the joker that is playing now, and I will explain to you. What is the joker? The joker is the joker of distraction. You don't know that. And how is the joker of distractor? If you watch on the cheese board, which the mafia group stealing the oil from Southern Cameroon is playing, you realize that they have played all their jokers around Africa. And the present joker is in Europe, which some of them, in America, which some of them, they are part of. Now, that means the joker of AMBAZONIA has fallen in the enemy's camp. They don't know now how to deal, because if they have to touch President Sako or touch Chris Anu, definitely they might destroy their own game plan. Because touching President Sako and Secretary Chris, it might lead to a demonstration maybe like Floyd George. Like George Floyd's demonstration. It might lead to anything. So what do they have to do? Sabotage, blackmail, if possible, murder. That's the jokers on the table. Did you get what I told you? If you are a Southern Cameroonian and you spend your time thinking about the revolution, then you will know that's the joker playing. What's the next joker on the table? Sabotage, blackmail, and murder. Why is the important joker? Why is it the important joker they have to use? The oil miners, no, it's the important joker because of this. There are two countries which have legalized guns in their country. They use guns. One, it's South Africa. The other is America. Now, to anybody dealing, if you don't know oil, it's mafia. If you don't know that, any person you see doing offshore mining and everything oil, it's mafia. You heard the game which, if you follow, most of you just follow the revolution. You don't. This our doctor Harry, this woman Harry, Madam Harry Makana, the former AU ambassador in America. She told you a very good joker, which the former, what is this woman name? But whether Patricia, whether it's Scotland or what, the one minister in America, the son wanted to go destroy the peace in Equatorial Guinea. I think she said that on ABC live show. But most of you just watch show, you are just happy. You don't pick those things. She said the guy brought one plane of gun from somewhere. And that plane of gun had to transit through Zimbabwe to go to Equatorial Guinea for them to start war in Equatorial Guinea. The guy was playing a joker. How did the guy make the people of Equatorial Guinea to, of Zimbabwe to know? He said those guns were for hunting. If they were not smart enough to hold that gun, there would have been war in Equatorial Guinea today, and they'll be extracting the oil. So every oil person you see plays cheese. They know how to put the pinting and the pointing. Now, since Seseko in jail is no more, can no more control AMBAZONIA, Barrister Bobala could not bring peace. Seseko is no more having the power to do anything because based on some activists like us and all my other activists out there, we have put Seseko under the boss. How do they need to do? The first thing first is to cause internal distraction. I be tell someone say my broker for pigeon. I be tell all una very well here. I said if you know if you address some person, the next thing if you do now for frustrate that person, cause distraction. Cause distraction. And how distraction will be caused? Distraction will be caused because there are some people in the territories of these oil miners where they legalize gun, they will kill them. 1 minute. Might explain for you. For South Africa, if Milton Tucker denied for work with South African, the gold miners and the mineral miners from AMBAZONIA can play one joker. And that joker will not be even up to $1 million. They will take off Milton Tucker one time. There are people where they be ready for go for jail. Now what I tell you, I say this revolution, I was born and prepared for this revolution. I know they like any other activist. I went through my life through the streets prepared for this revolution. I was born for it. Because all my life in the streets where I go, it teach me to be wise for this moment. That's why you see all of them when they try for can't contact me for bribe me, they don't succeed. I block all them. And as I block all them, I be know say they go come from external outdoors. I know very well. All the Atanganji porters, they have struggled to get into, they don't try to forget me. Not be today. My forefather, my grandfather was part of that assembly. I know the fear for talking. My uncles are CPDM. I always tell them. So for me, if you see, I don't destroy every link because I was prepared for this. I know the game where EDB played. Now, they say and say President Sako don't get the trust of the people. Seseku don't lose the trust of the people. Wait till be the next joker where they get for move distraction. And why that distraction go be faithful? Why go work? Why that distraction go work? My explain on how that distraction go work now. That distraction, you know, go work say Ambazonians, the people where they go accept them anyhow. No. That distraction go work under death threats. I hope you get me. That distraction go work under death threats and putting in place certain things. I be don't ask on one question. I always like to come for that question. I be don't ask on say President Secretary Chris Imami, they be lucky for jail almost 3 months. His sister still there for jail. Do not know why. I pray may God bless all with wisdom. It's a difficult time in the revolution. Secretary Chris, a mommy, they be lucky for jail. And his sister still there for jail. Do you know why? The arrest of Secretary Chris and Imami was a joker. Was a very big joker on the cheese board. And do you know why it was a big joker? Secretary Chris, that's why you see Secretary Chris stand there and say they can take my mother because he knows the game. If you don't know the game, you fall. And I will tell you one person who don't fall for that same trick. The arrest where they arrested Chris Imami and his sister was a joker pushed in by the French people where they extort the oil from Southern Cameroon. The people for Yaoundé, they know they do no job. Now the people where they extort the oil, now they tell them say, do this, do that. If you do this, you will break this. They did sit down for their house, they did drink their champagne, just like how you used to watch mafia movies. And they punch the cheese, they deal with their cheese board, they observe the revolution, they get information on the revolution, and then they tell the French people where their interest they for ground say you go do so, you go do so, you go do so. If you do so, the people go cancel. If you do so, they go do so. If you do so, you do so. Now when they say you don't block for you, they can't explain for them, they say wait. So they arrested Chris Imami, he was another joker. And what was the joker for? The joker be then I will say Secretary Chris stop the revolution because they don't say Secretary Chris go like Imami. I'm teaching you now how games move, how a revolution move from A to B, because most of you they see the revolution like an entertainment, where you don't say it's a serious business. And they teach you how a revolution they move from A to B to C to D, plans on the ground. And this is how the interim government needs to start thinking from today. Because even the interim government is like they don't have a board, they don't have a plan. Even the interim government, our own interim government. Why the French, they operate in the cheese board plan, the interim government doesn't even have even a card where they play, even a dice where they throw. Maybe we just do our own tumbu. No. A revolution is not done like that. Even a war, you must have a cheese board, you must have a map, you must have plan A, plan B, plan C, when to do this, when to. And those plans, you are putting them without fear. Those plans, you are putting them without fear. You put the plan where you know the fear because the plan will cause life, it will cause death. Now, what I be doing, we cause some time. I be talk say, the interim government, all man will get passport, European, American passport. You get for start be willing for sacrifice your passport for the freedom of AMBAZONIA. I be don't talk on that time. Damn say you get for use your passport for go for places. I be don't talk on. The passport where you get, the American, if you are not ready to move, then let's stop the revolution. I be don't talk at that time because the point they come, the time they come, because the French, they push out, they play their cheese. You will too, if you fear, they don't arrest you now. They cannot arrest you. Once you want an American passport, they cannot arrest you. You must just arrange to make sure, say any place where you stay, any prison where you stay, you must not sleep for one night where you're ambassador. No. That's what you get for do. Now, may I go for the cheese board game? Secretary Chris on cheese board no play because you hear the response where Ma Irene used to always tell her. When they tell you say they don't arrest your mommy, it tell them say, my mommy is there like every other mommy for inside AMBAZONIA. That is a destruction to the French mineral people where they thief on oil. That response for Secretary Chris, they know say that joker don't fail. That's why you must be for even if Secretary Chris be think now with his heart, that joker don't fall. The joker don't come in and Secretary Chris go fall in. If Secretary Chris be think now we had to, hey, my mommy, I go lost my mommy, I go lost my mommy, I go lost my mommy, I go. Immediately that joker, the Frenchman will just, she don't say, I told you, they are small children. You will come now, tell him where is inside female shade, he will tell you now because we don't hold him, mommy. Tell him inside the other camp in the day, he will tell you. Tell you where we go do, how we go do, forget female shade, we'll put it over by Amba so that we start take our oil them back from AMBAZONIA. That the the Frenchman go, he go to drink your wine, they smile. But the Frenchman, the mineral man, surprised because when Secretary Chris yesterday don't arrest him, mommy, he tell them say, my mommy, I use na pigeon, I go always use na pigeon. I don't get one very well. He tell them say, my mama, please, if you're watching, click share. I want every AMBAZONIan to know what did happen because most of una be very distracted on Facebook. Most of una they just go by the wind. Una know they follow revolution. He tell them say, my mama, they like other mama. That Frenchman don't say it jackpot don't fail. Now, who person don't fall for this same jackpot where they work? Now, Merciful Truth this, I go call him. Mark Barata. Mark don't fall for the same jackpot for Secretary Chris. And with the action, me I know the follow words. With the action for Mark Barata at this present moment for this revolution, Mark Barata don't be compromised. I know the hide down. With the present situation for Mark don't fall. Look, now I don't tell you, if you follow the revolution, you be smart. If you mix A with B, you go know the next step where they come. Remember, this has to do with hundreds of trillions of dollars under the soil of AMBAZONIA oil. This has to do with it. Now, if you watch the jackpot, the joker where the cheese man play for, it comes for everybody. They do it for all these things, and they get at 2 countries where they do the cheese board on. Countries where they don't legalize guns. Because if you deny for that country, or if you deny countries where they never legal, people they don't get them, they go do the prison joker. If they not do you the prison joker, they go do you the life threat joker. But don't tell when I say 3 things there for cause distraction. 1, either they kill you. 2, either they blackmail you. 3, either they do you death threat. I don't tell now. And are the 3 things how they do. And where they don't take some of the people from AMBAZONIA. They don't take some of our brothers. And some of una there for Facebook, una don't know. Because of emotion, why we don't tell una before. I say, no mix love and destiny. Love and destiny. Love and destiny are 2 different things. No mix love. Because when you know, it ain't like for war, it be very easy. If you see somebody who don't be compromised, even a person, totally that person becomes your enemy. Till that war don't be won. They will ask that person say, now they hold this one be the day. If I be open my mouth, they for kill my this, they for kill my that. So I be just get for act so. After this war, there will be reconciliation. Now when I tell and I say, I don't hate no person for this war. I don't hate nobody for this war. But I know what is going on. After the war, we go meet up and you go hear confession for people. Your mop go lock. Some of una won't be the do over holy. Holy say I love A, I love B. Some of una won't be the practice tribalism for Facebook. After this war, you go hear people their confession where either their mommy, their brother, their life, their career be there on a whole. If they not try, they die. You are that time you go not say the revolution not be there a biscuit. Because some of una just watch the revolution on Facebook and I say no, not just no. People don't invest money for the revolution. People don't invest for destroy this revolution. So now, Mark Barata, Imami, Mark never ever tell now how Imami come out jail. May I move this glass from my eye? Mark Barata never ever tell AMBAZONIANS how Imami come out jail. And AMBAZONIANS be very emotional for asking. The same as if I not be come out can't tell when I say Eric Tato don't be compromised. Una not forever believe. It's very simple. They are jokers. The same as you see South Africa and those in South Africa and most of them be compromised. It's a joker. I be don't tell now for that very thing say MTN. Now South Africa gets some. The South African government no fit jeopardize the interest of MTN for any Southern Cameroon where they for South Africa. I be don't tell another one long time. Because the Southern Cameroon never did for South Africa, they did benefit from the South African system where that the same MTN they pay tax too. I be don't tell that this some of una love. Una say I don't love my brother for South Africa, made they get their own job. But this is destiny. I get to tell you, may you be wise. I get to tell you. And if any Southern Cameroonian person there for day, where no one follow the terms of what the government or those involved in MTN tell them, now 1 minute for MTN for pay $500 million, say shoot this man down, they go shoot and the case disappear. Are you getting me? Some of when I just carry emotion, tribalism, the worker everywhere. When I talk, you say, Prince cannot like this man. No, it's reality. You don't mix destiny. I love all of us in AMBAZONIA. I love all of us, but this is destiny. And when you want to know, there are people who they wait for that offer. If today MTN tell Milton Tucker or whoever, say, stop this thing, just like how, when I see how the step worker, matter how the joker worker, the first thing they convoke, the ambassador of South Africa, will be convoked by Issa Chiruma Bakari. Issa Chiruma Bakari convoke him for telling what the SCBC be do for day. The next thing you find those in South Africa, their characters they start change, they start be flip-floppy. It's very easy. Them for South Africa, they know. If you follow the South African news, you go see as Nigerians they die every day for South Africa. So if you propose for some man, if MTN come meet us, some man say, I want you to shoot that man, you go 3 years or 4 years for jail, I'll give you 400 million. That man go not say, God don't bless in Nigeria. Pot. He go ready, he Kalashnikov, he waits, meet and take for whatever I get for waiting, he give you the blob, the bullet to his brain, pa, pa. He go for jail. After 4 years, he's a millionaire. He come out. The same with America. I don't tell them about this. I said for America, most of our patriots for America, they go be compromised. I don't tell you this long time. America, gun be legalized. For shoot person, when I never hear people they don't shoot, even just right in murder, they remove it out for bail. You know the year. You know they sleep for your brain. Or you sleep for your brain. No. Gun in America is legalized. It is very easy for tell Eritato say now when I see me I talk say I know but may they go may they not destroy the revolution. It's very easy for tell Eritato say, for example, the person where they control it because America too the benefit from the oil for Southern Cameroon. America the benefit from the oil where they come up for Southern Cameroon. All them. It be very easy for them to tell Eritato say, hey, young man, that's what you do for they spoil our business. They go send one bar on me go meet up. We go arrange you for give you $100,000 or $200,000. You take it, make a good life for America where you are picking them. You stop that way you do, or else we go take you out of the game. ABC, think about them. Then you tell me, if you don't stop that way you do for AMBAZONIA, we go take you out. Or you collect this money, you stop. Now whether you hear Yannick Sikot no be fi hold in bin like man pikin. When I not see immediately Yannick Sikot when that kind of people you get now when I say the revolution is not literature. You get to be a smart AMBAZONIan for follow any move of action. But you don't follow words. Follow action. It's better when you remain you one, then you start crying, God will send you another person. There are many people ready for this mission. To give AMBAZONIan freedom. Many will fall away. Many. If you look, they follow Yannick Sikot, if he can't cry for una. He can't tell una, say they don't send him message, they be threatened in life. None of una, if you understand. And he say, you know, they see unity for AMBAZONIan people. You know, one die. He did give up. That was the last message Yannick Sikot made. That was the last message. That way, you see some other distraction they come. Ngalame ewoge, if you don't control yourself, I will block you. We are not here talking about my Boya. That was the last statement that way Yannick Sikot make before Yannick Sikot turned CDB peacemaker. That was the last. The joker play for you. Now the joker don't play for Eric Tato. The joker of distraction because they don't arrest me. They don't arrest President Sako. They don't arrest Clovis Nachop. They don't arrest Secretary Chris. They don't arrest Maureen. They cannot arrest us. So what if the joker they go play? Blackmail and distraction. Because they're not going to be too emotional. They don't say when you hear someone to take 2,000. You go vex, you go comment, you go do this. You know, go fit ask and say, but what happen? Is this thing correct? Is this thing not correct? Is this thing right? Is this picture a correct one? How can I know if this picture is a real WhatsApp picture or a fake WhatsApp picture? Do you know that? How can I put a real one? How can I know? Google, go to Google, their apps. Their software, when you take pictures, pap, you put that, so pap, that picture, that software, they turn that picture, tells you this is a fake picture. Most of you don't even have the software. Oh, Ambazonians. Revolution, not before about how you study for school. Revolution, now how you be able to use common sense. Revolution, not about how you get master's degree. Master's degree can be done by cram work. Revolution is being won by people with natural wisdom. The capability to think, not about you go doing a cram study of some thesis. It's not that. So you look. You could not, you know, for even know. Now, they don't play their joker. Distraction, they don't send her on. You realize and say, Eritato. At first, the Eritato will be there, my call my Eritato. My brother, will be giving my Facebook. The Eritato will be there, my Eritato. Where will be the Shidon? The one send money for America, I know if he take he go tell the person for France, contact Prince J. I be receive calls every day. I pick the money, I send her for Eritato. You think so I be very stupid for betray such kind of love for person who I give for so that person be compromised? You think so are they very stupid? No. I'm not stupid to betray such kind of love. When I tell say be compromised, I know say be. Because I don't already look the joker. They don't already tell me the jokers the way he play for a corner. If they for this, so people, if he make king, they go shoot him for America, he die. As you see Erika today for this, so now when I see Erika today ever talk again, you ask yourself, you Ambazonians, be smart. Even when I can't talk for una so, una never be smart. Tomorrow you go Facebook, you go deal with the nonsense. Ask yourself, say, why Erika to know the cost Tabetando again? You know group, you know investment, you know connection, the way Tabetando get down with the oil, the way they remove from Dian. Since when you hear Erika to talk about Tabetando, this man do this, I go take off Tabetando, that banana this no go work. Ask yourself, say, why you never ever hear Erika to delete the Facebook, so piam! You go put new one. Of recent, Erika to don't talk, say, they go back for school. When Erika to be say, school no go be. They're not, how una to, my God, Jesus Christ. How una to mumu so sometimes? How una to mumu? Una need to look. The first subject where they could put down Ambazonia and philosophy, una thinking capability be very low. Erikato, the Gary master, he be there for Facebook. Maybe when I do this video now, he go come tomorrow, go start talk, say, no, this one not go happen, this not go happen, because they follow me to play their own joker. Now, what they don't like when I do Facebook? They follow me for play their joker. Erikato will be the kind online women he be there. If any man go school, we go do this tomorrow. You want to see they don't put people the way they don't cut hand. No man no go for CDC. No, look, Manfred town go shut down. Nothing no go happen. Erikato will be the raise money for the school. Erikato. The sudden Erikato, it changed like chameleon. He can't answer for say Facebook don't be delete. This next day come, you know they talk about Tando. The problem na Sako, Sako. Then yesterday don't announce for Facebook say make school open. The Gary master, they knew Southern Cameroonians. Some of us she don't for day. You there for Facebook, they are like epom. You don't go even there and say, Chai, Frenchman, people where they soak with minerals, they don't play their joker. The joker has been played already. That's what I already be know. Before I want to do, nothing I tell I say, I'm a child with a free mind. The same people where they work for the place, they call me. My grandfather where they deal, I be picking for Konawata, I be picking for Victoria. Not be all my own I see stand for down there, you know, like this revolution. My grandfather call me. He say, my picking, I be picking for water, I dey deal with oil. They don't touch your man. Be careful. I wait 1 week, 2 weeks, he no open him up, tell me. He said they don't touch you. Then I go back for my drawing board, I look the cheese map. I don't say they don't. If it tried, ask it, tell him say make cancel one day they go shoot you. Pam! He cannot go operational the way he used to do. He cannot. His main job is to distract the revolution till, because they know say if we distract the revolution focus on Seseku and La Republic gets Seseku in jail, this is the joker man playing. The people that they thief the minerals from our country. They know say if it distract all then the Christmas Ebeni when you see the can holla online say hey I'm going to take them to all of them when you see them so for the America. The joker they play for their hate because Frenchman want to get a good deal when coming to negotiate. Remember, they struggle for colonized Southern Cameroon because we have never been colonized. They struggle for make sure we'll be back one because that way the business interest of those the way they don't already invest for Southern Cameroon, you know, go lost. Do you know how much they don't invest? Do you know how much they don't buy ships, buy pipes, do everything they don't invest for the extract oil from Southern Cameroon, and then one time group war come. One time war just come. You visit that man go she don't for a back bet. He look you so glad. He go talk me they even kill the whole your family. First of all, you know come on Africa. Because you want to make him a poor, you know if you drive a Lamborghini, you know if you live a good life. We don't carry oil money, they don't tell you say no oil there for some place. Or the Texas don't listen for here, say make can invest. He don't can invest. There's somebody just wake up America. The talk say that business no go work. Even know why there for you not be safe. As I talk for you now to the man there for a back bed, look me. He said, who be the Pekin? Which have you do the Pekin? Eh? Which joke have you play? As I talk for you now, the man to the watch me. He look me with eye. He said, where the Pekin come out? Now because they play where they don't if they be legalized gone. Sometimes me to my talk for don't change. Even say they don't legalize gone, if you see do one, it be easy for give one man 2 billion. Find this Pekin, eh? Find me threatening. If you not threatening, I go do so. So you too must be wise. The day when you hear my talk start change, or you know they see me for Facebook, or you start seeing me they take other coin, just know say me too I don't go. I tell you now. Nothing again, I don't already tell you as Jesus be telling disciples say they go. If they send, if I will send you Holy Spirit for Pentecost, the day when you see me, I change. You hear Prince Jekari do some other thing, you know they see me again for Facebook, I talk for you so. No say, either maybe me too I don't fear my life for die, or they don't put jackpot for my head, and then I fear maybe for do something. But God forbid, God forbid, God forbid, because people their investment, they don't invest for them, but where blood be important past them. So Eric Tato, now the situation that they did in, plenty of them for America, plenty. All the way she did for America. So why you see our President Sako and Secretary Chris, they not be involved now because they not be young people. Secretary Chris na pastor, President Sako na pastor. The Bible says make you not live a worldly life, no go to nightclub, no follow woman, be faithful to your wife. Now why do you see it be difficult for that joker by that French companies them? Joker by that French companies them for be played on Secretary Chris and President Sako. So now they want use that internal people like Christmas anywhere it go contribute for the one. Me I be proposing make the money for Christmas if ever contribute my prayer, it be paid back immediately. Because the oil where they don't thief from Christmas Ebini and the destiny, it be worth back that money. Because now confusion that. I don't read some people they don't already comment say, oh no, may we go, may they go start with Seseko. No, please share this information. Share this video very well. Share this video. If possible, make the money be given. Don't be distracted. That is what they want to do. You don't let them say for this period where Eric Tato and Christmas Ebeni they do the nonsense for America. When I don't hear how many people they don't arrest them for ground. Do you know the joker way they play for that arrest? That's a joker of weakness. Psychologically destabilizing the people to lose focus. Because, I tell you how the joker they don't put some. First, Mimi Mefo, no believe for we are revolution. If you go watch Mimi Mefo, just not say you go listen to wait Mimi Mefo the post for you get updates from La Republic. Mimi Mefo believe for one Cameroon at the owner. Because the letter when Mimi Mefo put them for that website say school they go open, it not come on for restoration fighters. That letter when Mimi Mefo go put them for that website say me school them. It's not from Amber Restoration Fighters. Mimi Mefo was just doing that to push the government agenda. Not even thinking about the life of the Pekin them where they did for crown. The Restoration Fighters for Southern Cameroon, they never accept school open. They don't give their conditions. If school get for open, the person when he declare the war, when a beer, make it come from negotiation table. We are Pekin, they not fit go school. Under that kind of condition. Now, for me for talk say me like Republican for table, you know fit. It is try way for do balance in the middle. So that a news agency where it make money from, make a news agency, the people will watch in news more, making money they going for a Google account. Now the situation that most of them fight on herself. Because if me for the reason, me for go school on that way, a gun that he pass for it, you know, go school. If he goes then he be a journalist. You know, go school where gun that he pass. And then why you can't make such a comment when you know say restoration fighters the number? And the same time when you do that comment, the same time Eritato and Christmas Ebini the day for America, they push for same will be distracted for diaspora. The same time the military the day for inside outside for AMBAZONIA, they arrest we are youth. Southern Cameroon will not be smart. This man tell you watch the game. The same time where Mimimefo, they put in letter for say restoration fighters the same school open when a lie. Restoration fighters are no green. The same time Christmas Ebini the one distract the interim government and diaspora for about say my Tituboya. The same time as we talk now, so hundreds of youths, thousands of youths they be arrested for inside Southern Cameroon. And then you should don't go back your bed. You know go think more smart game for do. Wait till we get for do now. We get for destroy the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA. I'm not going to talk the wait to be the heartbeat. But no say a captain of a ship, no place for sink a ship. If you are an AMBAZONIan at this present moment, ask yourself, say, wait to be the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA. Place the AMBAZONIA wait for touch, so boom, the Republic will go off today. We get the money for one. And at the call on the interim government, now at the time, no for come again, can the talk, the react. Now at the time, we get the money for get what we want to destroy the Republic. We need to quench the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA. If they like, make the defense team ask me, where is the heartbeat? I will tell them the heartbeat. There is one place in AMBAZONIA, one thing, if they touch it, La Republic will sit down. All this thing will stop. There is one place, we already have the money. We get the money. If we cannot buy the equipment, people the way they get the equipment. They go do the job now. Now, if we just arrange a correct deal, the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA should be blown off. If it blow off, La Republic, they go down. It should be, we already contribute money. People already contribute for draft. People don't already contribute for draft. The amount of money where they don't contribute for draft, that money, if you get to go in, meet a legit person, the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA will be taken off. We need to, don't check the consequences. In every revolution, there is a consequences. Don't check the consequences of what will happen. Just check the advantages. The advantages are greater than the consequences. If the heartbeat of AMBAZONIA is taken off today, just know that when that heartbeat is off, they will come on the table. There are many. I can not to use the heartbeats. Souls will die, people will die, but it's the only way to put Southern Cameroon and La Republic on the table. I don't tell you before say why we there for this thing now because say Aijo fear destruction. There's a saying when Papa used to talk. They say a river doesn't go through the forest without bringing down trees. There is no development without destruction. Just get that. A river doesn't go through the forest without bringing down trees. There is no development without destruction. You must destroy before you build. There is always pain before gain. He who never accepts to suffer will never enjoy. You must suffer. You must suffer before you must lose. And we have already lost enough. Our brothers are killed more than 12,000. So there should be nothing you should think on your mind. Your brothers are being arrested every day. For them to give up on the revolution, we have the money. If you have not paid your draft, go and pay your draft. Don't be distracted by what Christmas Ebini is doing. Humanitarian drafts, go and support. No, don't check what I post. What I post in this interim government is I want them to be strong. And I have to. There is no government without attacks. Even me, myself, I will come for them when they do wrong. But don't think I don't support the interim government. I support it with all my heart. That's why I've defended it for 4 years. And I'm still defending it. But I need to be on the ass. Just like how I stand for Ayabacho, I stand for... If the interim government does wrong, I'm going to be on their ass. I don't care. That's why I don't refuse to be part of the government. But you saw me on Sunday. I was there for the humanitarian draft. And I did it for you, the people. And others, all of us were there. So you too go inside. Pay your draft. Don't be distracted. I hope this video, cut this video into parts, send it to our parents. And know the revolution of AMBAZONIA is on a cheese board. It's on a cheese board. I will come back again maybe by weekend to do more on this show. Yes, it's on a cheese board. And keep on sharing to everyone. So what you see happening in America, what you see happen for America, no say, now the people them. That is what they want. They struggle for all the way because they know so we don't get the money. We don't get the money for destabilize. You know how much with that money we don't raise? Where all man never pay. If all man get for pay draft plus the one the way they never pay. And that money, I be don't tell some of you when no one go contribute. Any man will not contribute for dual draft for your county. You are a foolish man. Because if you fail this war, you go pay back that money for custom duty. You will be remove one motor 1 million, you go pay 3 million. I be don't tell you. So don't be a stupid Southern Cameroonian for years for some person say, now when I say Christmas, Ebinye is a stupid man. He's a stupid man. For a lifetime, he never worked $10,000. Since we're in America, he's a stupid fellow man. He's a man who doesn't have a dick. Yes, I don't know whether they ever give Pekin, they never born Pekin, because if you don't born Pekin, some situation feel this way, go spend that $10,000 one day, one night for your Pekin for hospital. One night. He's not a man. If you watch blood the way that they die for ground, you can't hold people for go to the office. It's worst of becoming a man. Such people in life, you don't bring them to become a man. Your people are dying in ground zero. You come and La Republic is using. Better you stay quiet and start preaching peace. Just like how Yannick Sikot is doing. Than the devil way Eric Tato don't turn into. If you better tell the people the way they say, I'm not going to talk anything again. I go destroy my Facebook, then I go preach peace. As Yannick Sikot do, because maybe they don't tell you, say if you don't stop, they go kill you. Then say you go wake up where your people they die, you say you want to go. You are worse than a devil. A being is a devil. He's a devil. Because he's playing the game for La Republic. Because La Republic knows, say, if they destroy the focus on diaspora, it will be easy for them to conclude a deal with Seseku. And if they can conclude with a deal with Seseku, it will be a lesser deal. La Republic know. And if Seseku will be involved, those in South Africa will be involved. And with those in South Africa too, they will fear their life. And those in America too, their life will be threatened. And they feel them. Look all those them where they did around Seseku. Mark Barata, Imami come out for jail in the space of no time. Na ABC, best way move Imami for jail. He must tell Mark Barata say you must compromise before I do move your Imami for jail. Look at those in South Africa. MTN I the controls. I get they part of South Africa. Then to their life no be okay. Look, Eric Tato. Look all them. Now they fluff around Seseku, all them. For Seseku now, if it be say the interim government be destabilized, definitely they go get a lesser deal. All their push, all the master plan push. Now forget a deal, a negotiation with Seseku for jail because they know say it go be a no to no deal because it is under their captivity. They don't want to get a deal with somebody who is free because they know somebody who is free has the capability to think, has the capability to reason. You see, another one is me a block here. Say hour. So that is just it. You have to be smart. I'm here for you all. I'm here. Like and follow this page. Share this video, like and follow. I'll be coming back here. I don't get my phone. I don't share for WhatsApp because app will not be shared. But like and follow this page. I will be always here. I'll be always here to educate you all. So anytime you see me, come live. I don't need to tell you to share. Share the video. No, I've prepared you something to tell you. And this message, no, don't not only hear them. Tell your brother, brother. We are now on the face what they call for you. You never watch Van Damme? Jean-Claude Van Damme. You never watch Jean-Claude Van Damme? We there for that stage for last fight between Van Damme and Cyborg. Now for that last face we did now. Now for that last face we did. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now for that we did. I decided the struggle for destroy my video, for cut my video. When I don't feed, before one come for this live shop, I already prepare. All that will not device, the one I be send and so for my phone. I be don't move at all. So the struggle, the one cut them. They don't cut this one. This one I go do until I finish. We have a last fight for Jean-Claude Van Damme. So prepare yourself. Even the interim government, they should sit and let them decide. Any man with the fear for die for Ambazonian, any man with the fear for go jail, make that man resign from the interim government one time. Because you have your passport, you no go sleep one night for any jail. You have your passport. American citizen cannot sleep one night in any jail. Thank you very much. Make you have a blessed evening. And for my first part for the video, where I correct some of my brother, no be say we'll be divided. Me and my brother not chop with the talk, and we go always talk. But sometimes I do that talk now for Facebook, because maybe he not chop no be no say I get for come. I do that talk now for una come say Nachop is live, Nachop. I tell you, if Nachop had to come live, he had to think I'm coming live. So no stand for everything say me and Nachop. No, me and Nachop we are brother. We'll be there for Sunday for draft. So that response we are put now for let una know, and for you to Nachop, for no say all time when you want come live, make you to check whether other man they come, or make you no come live 1 hour which other man get for come, because you know if you finish talks on talk for 1 hour. And I'm not me do this. I don't be for you. I know if you talk because I know. Porn long begin for can live. I don't know whether an hour will go off to go can live. So that's just it. I think say we all need to understand each other to build one strong platform. If somebody can live for one evening, let the people get that message, digest that message, other man can live the other day. Also other man can live after the person don't can live. I love all when Southern Cameroonians, wanna be smart. Find your own book. Go back, go to jot down things. When you watch shows, no, they can't watch show just the look person like Momo. Get your book, you did note down points. It go help you for think. This is a revolution. Now when I say after revolution, people write history books, hard write books. This is a revolution. No go she down for day, things that the past, you the only watch, you the only take lesson a comedy. No. Go to the shop. Go to the shop and get your own book. And don't forget, Nachop is doing a good job. Pony Long is doing a good job. Kemi Ashu is doing a good job. Caroline Mala is doing a good job. Support them. Don't always can't wait the other person in their life. You struggle for bring a contradiction between two activists. Because as I don't come for this first show, I don't put her out. Maybe if Nachop not understand, Nachop will feel and say, Prince J. don't can rebuke me openly. No. So you as the people, you're the one who need to guide activists. When you see some activists, they live. No can write on that say, oh, 2 activists are live. It's not good. Because you will definitely provoke me, may I talk? Or if you go down on a Nachop, you go provoke you. When the show don't finish, write for them, or when they did live, you go comment for their back. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a blessful night. May God bless you and stay focused. Don't be distracted. Now is the time. Bye for now.